Hey, I can't remember your first name.
Bill.
Bill? Alright, oh, damn. I got written all over it.
I had to go back and listen to your call yesterday. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. Can you hear me out there? Yeah?
No.
Can you hear me now? It says 6. How about now? Check. Yeah, no? A little bit? How about that? Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I had to go back and listen to your call. I had to see what the excitement level went at. Nathan scoring that first goal last night. I had to hear the excitement level.
Oh, yeah. Oh. It's funny, times I'm sitting here watching the game and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, am I not into it because it's not my kid? It's Sunday. You know what Sundays are for. Let's play some hockey! And we're off. And we have quick offsides. That didn't take long at all. Face off in the neutral zone. Just outside the Bears' territory. Puck drop. Mazzeo pushing it in. Pushed back out by the Bears. Coming with it is Briggs. Well, that goes all the way across to the other side. It's like Palmer. Palmer passing up to Briggs. Briggs chasing it down into the corner. Briggs has Spizak on him as well as Bombara. Comes out to the point. Collecting it there is Alfeld. Alfeld not able to penetrate through. Able to pass it over to Briggs, though. Briggs bumps it into the corner. Chasing it back behind the net is Palmer. Sends around Bombara. Not Bombara. Was it Bombara? Or Simons? Or Beatty. That was Beatty. Now Bombara flicks it up. Goes down the length of the ice. Palmer watching it go offsides. I mean, icing, not offsides. You know what I meant. You guys watch hockey too. Face off to the right of Chomzak. A reaction, trying to push it through. Kazmarchik pulls it back. Comes out to the point. Popped in. Side. High dot. Shot. Fired. And Chomzak gloves that and saves it. Face off to the left of Chomzak. Won by the Bears. Popped into the corner. Grabbed it there is Kazmarchik. Kazmarchik sending it all the way around. It's going to make it to the boards. Makes it into the neutral zone. Running it down, though, is Stone. Josh Stone following it into the corner. Being chased behind him is Lizio. Lizio follows him all the way around. That puck comes up on the far side. L'Esperance. Oh, he got it into the neutral zone. Back to D. Back through the neutral zone. Hartman with it now. Hartman coming in. Joe fires that shot. Goes off the leg. Oh, and it goes in! It goes in! You know what? I did not see who scored that goal. Time of the goal, though, 1:38. Faceoffs come back to the Bears' end of the ice. Back through the neutral zone. Pierce fires it in. And that's a blocker save. Canton goal scored at 1:38. I missed who got the goal. He knows, though. 1:38. Faceoff drawn back by the Bears. Comes back to Salone. Salone trying to get it out. Caught in a mess along the boards there. You need to actually see it. 4 guys. 5 guys. Because Seymour comes in and the Bears pull it out. Goes into the neutral zone, collected there by Friedman. Comes all the way across. Picked off in the neutral zone by Seymour. Seymour sends it down and around. Collected in the corner by Pierce. Pierce fires it up. Touched on the far side by Friedman. Back to Lewis, and that pops into the bench of the Freeze. We'll have a neutral zone face-off on the far side. Mazzeo and 19. Oh, Palmer comes back to Alfeld. Alfeld popping it up to Palmer at the blue line. McClear had it, and Palmer flew right by him, and that's an offsides. Face-off pushed out to the boards, collected there by McClear. McClear bringing it in. Stopped, though, by Bombara. Bombara sends it all the way across to Beatty. Beatty takes it and flicks it into the corner, back behind the net. Beatty chasing it down. Beatty all over that puck, trying to flick it back out to the corner. Comes around. Bears trying to clear it, but Little holding it in. Comes back to Beatty. Beatty touches it, but it goes back right to a Bear, and a Bear sends it through. Bombara with that puck curling around in front of his net. Bombara looking for some space, running into the wall here, though. Bombara not able to get it out. Ran out of space. 17 with it now, holding it in is Alfeld, and not able to maintain control. Freeze pass it up to Beatty. Beatty going in around on the left side, back into the corner. Curl around Weimer. Nope, 17. 17, tries clearing out. Goes out to Pierce. Pierce dumps it across. Figueroa back behind the net. Beatty grabs it. Gets it to Mazzeo. Mazzeo tried for that centering pass. Goes back behind the net. Picking it up in the far corner is McClear. McClear trying to get it out. Comes out to Figueroa. Figueroa pushes it back in because Marchik tries getting it into the corner. Unable to do so. Bears trying to clear. Figueroa with the shot. Oh, it bounces. Beatty tried to get a piece of it, and it squeezed between the pads of Schreiber. Face off to the left of Schreiber, Kuzmarchik and Ariashin. Ariashin pushing it forward. Gets it over to L'Esperance. L'Esperance taking it up on the right-hand side through the neutral zone. Crosses the blue line. Dumps it into corner. Goes all the way around. Hartman chasing it down into the corner. Gets a piece of it, but flicks it out to the Freeze. Stone with it. Stone unable to hold the blue line. Lizio pushing it out. Back up to Lizio again. Lizio crossing in, trying to make some space, trying to get some room. Unable to get it around. Brandy, though. Brandy takes it back around behind the net. Brandy passes up to Palmer. Palmer all the way across over to Hartman. Hartman takes it. Oh! Pass! Goal! Ariashin! Keep forgetting I have a goal horn now. Bears goal scored by number 3, Joshua Ariashin, assisted by number 8, 3 from 8. Time of the Bear goals, 4:39. Faceoff goes onto the far side. Freeze collecting it. Pierce, Christopher Pierce, trying to push it in, and he does. Pierce dumps it back into the corner. Sliding in for is Friedman. Friedman just nudges a stick out to get it back behind the net. Grabbing in the corner, though, is L'Esperance. L'Esperance has Lewis all over him. Now Ariashin grabs that puck. Ariashin coming out, has Hartman on his left again. Ariashin, oh, tried to pass it to Hartman and missed. Big whiff. Hartman sends it around on the boards. Comes out to Tenyek. Tenyek fires that shot, goes high. Hitting it down with his glove is Bombara. Bombara drops it down and passes it up to Christopher Pierce. Pierce gets it into a neutral zone. Corralled there by Tenyek. Tenyek waits for his team to come out, and then he dumps that puck into the corner. Rolls around behind the net, and Figueroa collects it for the Freeze. Figueroa tried flicking it out, and it hit the referee. Bombara coming out, dumps it in, and that's going to be icing. Faceoff comes through the neutral zone. Beatty getting it. Beatty, centering pass. Oh, going for the shot was Spizak. Spizak unable to, he missed. It just went wide. Nice try. Pierce up to Beatty. Beatty tries backhanding it to Mazzeo. Not able to get all of it, though. Coming back are the Bears, McDonald. McDonald sends it into the corner, back around behind Chomzak. Freeze trying to come out with it now. Intercepted by McDonald, and oh, it does leak out into the neutral zone. And Tenyek fires it in for an offsides. Super intentional offsides. That's going to go all the way down to the other end of the ice. Puck is dropped, drawn to the middle. Grabbed, though, by the Bears. Bears trying to clear it out. Unable to do so. Holding it with Shepard in deep. And now it does come out. Bombara with it. Bombara flicks it up so it goes high. And we were offsides. Looks like Kuzmarchik was still offsides. Neutral zone faceoff being taken by the Bears. Seymour and Kuzmarchik goes into the Bears' end of the ice. Chased down by Weimer. Weimer flicks it down, and that's going to be icing. He sent that too soon. Face off to the right of Shriver. Comes out to the point. Trying to fire it in as Figueroa. And that just hits a whole bunch of bodies. Goes into the far corner. Near corner for us. Coming out. Briggs with it. Briggs screaming down on through the neutral zone. Briggs coming in deep at the face-off dot. Curling around. Goes back behind the net. Looking. Briggs has McClear in front. Briggs goes into the corner. Dumps it back around for Offeld. Now it comes out to Offeld. Offeld fires that in. Got the tip. By McClear, not going in though. Briggs curling around. Briggs has Palmer behind the net, and he gives it to him. Palmer, centering pass. There were 3 Freeze players there though. Briggs, not Briggs. As Palmer collects it, dumps it back behind the net for Briggs. Goes back out into the corner, running down and getting it there is Shepard. Shepard centering pass to Kuzmarchik. Kuzmarchik through the neutral zone, goes into the offensive end, stopped by McClear. Able to get that puck away, though, sends it all the way back deep behind the net, and Weimer collects it there. Weimer stops short to lose Lewis. Comes back the other way, trying to send it out, clearing it through by McClear, and does. Gets into the neutral zone, though. Lewis with the puck on the near side. Lewis coming in and dumping that puck into the corner. Chasing it down is Offeld. Offeld behind the net. Offeld around on the far side. Offeld up to McClear. McClear unable to get it past Pierce. Now he does. Sends it down. Was it tipped? No, it was not. That's going to be an icing call. Face off to the right of Shriver. Drawn back by the Bears. McClear trying to send it out. Held in by Pierce. In the middle. Mazzio tried giving it to Beattie, and it goes in! Weird. Binghamton goal scored by number 6, Anthony Mazzeo. Time of the freeze goal, 8:26. Backhand, quick shot by L'Esperance. Doesn't able to get it in. It goes back behind the net. Grabbing it there, though, is Figueroa. Figueroa up to Shepard. Shepard gets it out through the neutral zone. Turnover. Quick turnover there. Hartman coming back with it. Hartman on the left side. Hartman looking for a backhand. Hartman putting pressure on Kuzmarchik so he can get away from him. Kuzmarchik driving him back in behind the net and over on the far side of the boards. Flicking it out was L'Esperance. Weak pass, but covered by Brandy. Brandy dumps it back into the corner, back for Hartman. Hartman squeezed off the puck by Figueroa. Players go down, and a few people touch it. It's a delayed penalty against the Bears. Shepard drops it. Puck gets fired back in behind the net. Shepard with it now. Shepard backhand, and the Bears play it, and we're going to find out what our penalty was. It is a trip. Against Hartman. Canton penalty, number 8, 1 minute 30 second minor for tripping. Number 8, 1 minute 30 seconds trip. Time of the minor penalty, 9:29. Faceoff comes out. Canton trying to get it out, and Briggs does. Briggs passes it up to, I can't see exactly who that is. I think it's L'Esperance. Drops it for Briggs. Coming up is Offeld, not able to get that shot in on net. That puck comes all the way back, and if it makes it, it's going to be icing, and it does make it, so it is icing. This face-off will be to the left of Chomzak. Going in for it is Palmer and Mazzeo. Freeze, pull it back. Figueroa sends it around. Stepping up for that puck is Tenyek. Freeze recovers back behind the net. Figueroa coming out with it. Figueroa gets it to Spizak. Spizak flicks it, plays some juggling moves off of his stick. Goes in. Offeld picks it off. Offeld going in. Offeld curling around to the right. Goes down the middle. Offeld shooting high. Almost bounced out in front, but Chomzik pushed it back. Puck goes around. Beatty collecting it on the far side. Beatty and Palmer reaches out that stick to push it back in. Picked off by Palmer. Palmer trying to make something happen. And, oh, it does come out by Mazzeo. Mazzeo, bring it up. Mazzeo to Beatty. Beatty, shot! And Shriver with the save. $18 seconds remaining in that man advantage for Binghamton. Buck comes out to Bombara. Bombara fires. Low. Save. Shriver goes into the corner trying to dig it out as Friedman. Friedman again with it. Backhand centering pass. Goes to Pierce. Pierce turns and fires. Gets deflected out into the corner. Grabbing it on the near side is Seymour. Seymour bounce pass off the wall. Gets it up to Hartman. Hartman trying to take it up. Hartman has Bombara all over him, though, and he goes down. Pierce, Christopher Pierce grabbing that puck, and Hartman grabbing it away from him. Taking around back behind the net into the corner. Wall pass over to Brandy. Brandy pushed it back up, and we have a whistle. Oh, because the net came off. I believe the goalie may have shoved that net off so he could get his stick. It's weird. Marchik draws that puck back, goes back behind the net, stealing it on the near side is McClear. McClear out to the point for Solon. Solon sends it off the back boards, bounces out to McDonald. McDonald collects it, gives it to Brandy. Brandy fires it in, it's in the middle. Oh, and that gets cleared out by the Freeze, and that's going to be some icing. That was a clearing in desperation. 18 seconds remaining in this period. We're coming up on the much anticipated trivia. Lazio moved before that puck was dropped. We'll redo that face-off. Freeze with the puck back behind their net. Picked up on the near side, on the far side by Brandy. Held in by Seymour. Seymour drops it back behind. 2 seconds, and that's going to end our period. And that concludes our first period of play of the first game on the final day of the 2021 Bantam Fall Frenzy. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question is sponsored by Power Play Sports. Power Play Sports, located right here in Watertown. Your question is, which team is the only team to score 3 goals in less than 1 minute in a Stanley Cup final? What team is the only team to score 3 goals in less than 1 minute in the Stanley Cup Final Series? Your answer during our next intermission. And the second period has begun. Battling for that puck. Freeze coming away with it. Spizak with it. Dumping it into the corner. Chasing after it himself. Spizak turns it over back behind the net. Alfeld has it there. Alfeld passing it up the boards for McClear. McClear able to get it out. Coming over to grab it is Briggs. Briggs loses it, comes back, and in the neutral zone, Beatty has it. Beatty dingles around almost. Alfeld, well, he gets the puck back around into the behind the net. Weimer with it. Now Freeze Spizak with it. Spizak turning around, stepping on that puck and kicking it several times. Now coming out with that puck is Weimer. Weimer with it. Weimer sends it across for Briggs, but it more or less just goes right to Joseph Pierce. Puck comes back into the neutral zone, and Alfeld grabs it there. Alfeld up to Briggs. Briggs all the way across, and picking it up is number 17. 17 dropping it back for Chase Weimer. And that gets picked up by Mazzeo. Mazzeo coming through the neutral zone. He dumps it down into the corner and misses the corner and almost hits his coach.
Push it, Josh. Push it.
Face off at center ice. Erasing. Erasing and Lewis. Puck comes over into the Bears' end of the ice. Collecting it there is Josh Stone. Josh Stone has 3 Freeze players on him. Stone getting some help from L'Esperance. Now it comes out into the neutral zone. Figueroa grabbing it. Figueroa turning, firing it back into the neutral zone. Gives it to Friedman. Friedman coming in, crossing over the offensive end on the left. Cross-ice pass all the way over to Kuzmarchik, and that gets turned around. Erasing. Taking that puck into the corner. Erasing sends it all the way across. That was interesting. Gets it, tried getting it over to L'Esperance. Now that comes out through the neutral zone. Stone trying to make a play on it. Gets Erasing picking it up, though. Erasing to L'Esperance. L'Esperance touches it up and flicks it in deep. Bombara going back to grab it there. Hartman right on his tail. Erasing coming in on the left side. He touched it. He had it. Lewis. Bombara now. Bombara misplays that puck, and Hartman comes in and dumps it back behind the net. Figueroa missed it. Holding at the blue line is Brandy. Brandy dumps it back into the corner. Lesperance there. Now erasing. Pierce. Pierce backhands it. Hits it onto the back of the net. Does it get caught up? It does not. Chris Pierce with it. Tries clearing out. Held in at the blue line by Tenyek. Goes high off the glass. Erasing. At the face-off dot, turns, fires, gets deflected, goes back behind the net. Lesperance digging out in the near corner. Lesperance flicks it back to Brandy at the point, who stepped in. Back into the corner. Lesperance and Figueroa. It comes out. Touched by Lucas Friedman. Friedman tried clearing it through, and it comes back to Brandy. Brandy, board pass to himself, taking that puck into the corner. Brandy following that puck around back behind the net. Brandy loses his footing and regains it. Brandy with the puck. Where is he going? And now he pushes it around, and McClear has it in the corner. McClear out to Tenyek. Tenyek fires, goes wide left. Bombara backhanding, trying to clear, and it comes out. Puck is going to go down. It's going to go down the length. No icing. Not going to make it. Tenyek coming out with that puck. Tenyek sends that puck in lightly into the offensive end. Shappert grabbing it for the freeze. Shappert coming up on the far side. Shappert, Kuzmarchik drags the heel, so he stays onside. Shappert sends it back behind the net. Picked up by Lizio. Lizio turns it over to Brandy. Brandy on the near side. Brandy pops it up to McClear. McClear has it. McClear tries passing. It goes off the skate of Lizio. Turns around, fires. It goes off the boards, and now it comes back to Pierce. Pierce flicks it up behind the head of the referee. Grabbing it at center ice is Sullivan. Over to McClear. McClear touch it, comes back, and gets fired in by Tenyek. That puck goes back behind the net. Touching that puck is Sullivan, and Sullivan gets railroaded by Joseph Pierce. Lizio going down on the far side. Lizio crossing over, passes to Kuzmarchik on the backhand. Oh, backhand shot! Saved by Shriver. I do believe that he was trying to pass it back to Lizio, just went in too deep. It would have been a wide open goal if he had connected on that pass. Going through on the far side is Shappert. Shappert going around back behind the net. Shappert waiting. Shappert still with the puck. The near face-off dot. Shappert backhand centering pass to Lizio. Gets pushed back behind the net by Salone. Out to Pierce. Pierce, shoot. Deflected by Kuzmarchik. Deflected again by Salone and goes back wide behind the net. Lizio gets a piece of it, tries firing it forward. He goes and hits the body, though, of Salone. Oh, that puck comes back. Flies, goes wide left. Grabbing it on the left side is the Bears, McClear, and McClear just rifles it down for an icing. Time to put an end to that madness for McClear. Face off to the left of Shriver. Coming away with that puck is Offeld. Passes up to Briggs. Briggs crossing over, taking in, drops it for Offeld. Oh, and it gets lost in the freeze, sends it back into the neutral zone. Chasing it down at his own end is Weimer. Weimer collecting that puck by the face-off dot, off the boards, through the neutral zone. Did Braggs touch it? No, he did not. That's going to go. Oh, icing has been waved off because everybody's slowing down to watch it go. Palmer with it. Palmer gets it out. It goes to the point to Salone. Salone sends it across to Weimer. Mazzio with that puck. Oh, sent it over to Spizak, but Spizak had crossed in all sides. Freeze coach having a conversation with the referee. Referee's pointing in a whole bunch of places, talking. I don't exactly know what this could be about. There's the face-off. Pushed forward by Palmer. Comes back down to the Bears' end of the ice. In the corner with it is Christopher Pierce. Sends it back around behind the net. Friedman picking it up. Send it back around again. On the far side, grabbing that puck is 17. Tries clearing it out. Comes back behind the Bears' net. Weimer with it. Weimer sending it up to Briggs. Briggs may have touched it. Briggs racing down to go get that puck. Joseph Pierce beats him to it. Pierce back behind the net. Briggs intercepts, but no, Pierce maintains control. Pierce flicks it out for Friedman. Friedman coming on the near boards and grabs that puck. Friedman taking it into the offensive end. Friedman has McDonald all over him, and McDonald wins. Oh, Briggs coming out with that puck, and Pierce right there, and he runs right into him. That puck stolen off the stick of Palmer and sent back. Friedman coming back with it on the far side now, crossing over the blue line, and loses it to Briggs. Briggs kicks it up to his stick. Briggs coming over the blue line. Briggs firing. Save by Chomzak.
Pull it back, Josh. Go, guys. Come on. Gotta go.
4:52 remaining in the second period. No goals have been scored in this period. The Bears are winning 2-1. Hartman sends it up to Brandy. Brandy fires that shot, and Chomzak saves it. Oh, I had the music playing the whole time, but it was Train. It's kind of low, nice background music. Face off to the left of Chomzak. Bombara with it back behind the net. Flicks it up high off the glass. Gets to Lizio. Lizio tries clearing it out, but Hartman right there to hold it in. Back to Bombara, and Bombara does get it out. Bombara to Shepard, and stolen by Stone. Stone dumps that back into the corner. Collected back there by Lewis. Lewis coming around. Lewis sends it up to Shepard. Shepard battling against L'Esperance. And Shepard off the boards, going all the way down. Not all the way down, picked up by Brandy. Brandy has Kazmarchik on him. Stops short, comes back the other way. Brandy up to L'Esperance. L'Esperance crossing over into the neutral zone. L'Esperance crosses the red line and fires that puck in deep into the corner. Comes all the way around to Hartman. Hartman going in, but getting a piece of it is Bombara at the same time. Coming out the other way with that puck is Shepard. Shepard flicks it up and sends it in deep himself. The only one there to go get it, close enough to get it, is Tenyek. That's not Tenyek, that's Brandy. Brandy coming out now through center ice. Over to center line, into the offensive end. Brandy drops it off. Hit by Shriver, set back. Brandy follows it up and grabs that puck. Loses it back behind the net to Joseph Pierce. Out at the point, L'Esperance flings and then looks up to see where it went, and it went high and wide to the left. On the far side, Salone gently keeping in at the blue line. Sends it back in, back and around. Grabbing that puck is Hartman. Hartman flicks it out off the wall to Brandy. Brandy again fires it way left. I think he was hoping for a Rishin to send it in. Oh, and backhand Briggs as he's falling. No, that's L'Esperance. As he's falling down, tried for the backhand, not able to send that puck home. Brandy trying to flick it up to penetrate in. L'Esperance trying to help it out. Spizak right there trying to keep it out. Now coming to help is Mazzeo, and the Freeze get it out. Beatty penetrating into the offensive end. Beatty trying to use his body, and that puck goes and flies right at Shriver. Face off to the right of Shriver. Lewis backhands it to get in front of the net. Comes out to the near side. Is Bombara going to be able to keep it in? He does. Oh, goes right past Friedman. So collecting it is McDonald. McDonald skating it to the other side and then flicks it up. Lizio over there, or Lewis, sorry. Now comes back. Lewis steps up, passes it to Christopher Pierce. Pierce looking. Pierce not able to get that pass off in time to feed Lewis. So now it gets drawn back. Freeze up to Friedman. Friedman coming through. Tried passing over to Pierce, but Pierce's stick was shoulder high. Not going to get it that way. Lewis on the far side. Coming around back behind. Picked up by Tenyek. Tenyek fires it around. Bambara holds it in. Coming over trying to push it out, though, is Sullivan. Sullivan does get it out. Comes all the way down into the freeze end of the ice, and Figueroa chases it down. Figueroa is skating it back behind the net. Sees McDonald coming one way, so skates back the other way. Gets that puck up on the near side to Friedman, clears it out into the neutral zone, but right there is Tenyek. Tenyek stepping up on the right-hand side, crosses over the blue line into the offensive end. Tenyek takes it over to the corner now. Tenyek coming back behind the net. Oh, tried to skate in front to go take that shot. Pushed away, so he pushed that puck out to Seymour. Seymour sent it back into the corner and grabbed there by Lewis. He sends it all the way around to the other side, and McDonald is there waiting for it. Puck comes back on the near side, and Figueroa grabs it. Nice soft pass off the boards at the center line. Goes gently into the Canton end of the ice, and Tenyek turns and grabs there. Tenyek feeding Palmer. Palmer lost it. Oh, Palmer was all alone. Oh, and there's a shot up and saved by Chomzak. Referee says, hey, you take the face off. You drop the puck, not me. I have a mouth guard in my hand that I have to give to you, coach. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Less than 1 minute remaining. Pierce, backhand, or Friedman backhanding it up. Grabbing his Lewis. Lewis taking it up over the blue line. Barely staying on his sides. That's not Lewis, that's Lizio. Sorry, that should have been obvious. Because Marchik grabs, sends it over. Little on the near side at the blue line, sends that firing in. Goes high, comes down, bounces, and Shriver makes sure that it goes to the corner. On the far side is, looks like Briggs, and it is. Sends it back and around to 17. 17 drops it back to Alfeld. Alfeld battling against Schappert. Alfeld sends it out and gets it over to Weimer. Weimer clears it out. Chasing in after it, and that will end the period. And that concludes our second period of play. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia answer sponsored by the Power Play Podcast NNY, found wherever you get your podcasts. Power Play Podcast NNY. Question was, which NHL team is the only team to score 3 goals in less than 1 minute in a Stanley Cup final? It happened in 1954 in 56 seconds when the Montreal Canadiens scored 3 goals against the Detroit Red Wings in Game 2. The Montreal Canadiens, 3 goals in 56 seconds during Game 2 of the Stanley Cup final in 1954. There's still time to purchase your raffle tickets so you could win raffles for the lotto board, blankets, the 50-50, baskets, and you can enter for the liquor poll. The drawings will be held at noon today. Need not be present to win. Get your raffle tickets now. Mazzeo and Oration. Oration pushes that puck forward. Beatty gets it back out into the neutral zone. McClear drops it back for Brandy. Brandy sends it over for Hartman. Hartman gets it in. Oh, just goes under the stick of Oration. Comes back for Stone. Stone sends it over to Brandy. Brandy bring it up through the neutral zone. Brandy drops it for Hartman. Completely surprised him with it. The parent did say pass the puck, and he was just listening to an adult. So he wasn't really thinking what to do. A grown-up said to pass the puck, so he passed the puck. Oration draws that puck back. Hartman trying to flick it in. Comes through neutral zone. Lewis trying to drive it forward. Oration steps back. Now McClear making a play on it. Steaming up with it is Brandy. Brandy penetrating to the offensive end. Fires that shot. Goes high. Brandy with it. Curling around. Fires that shot. Save. Chomzak. Rebound. Goal! Canton goal scored by number 3, Joshua Oration. Time of the Bears goal, 0-5-1. Hartman taking that in, dumping it back behind the net. Oration there, not able to control that puck. Shappert with it. Now grabbing it is McClear. Comes all the way out. Tenyuk fires that shot in. Save Chomzak. Kazmarchik tried clearing it out. Stopped by Salone. Salone pushing it up, getting it over the stick of Bombara. Grabbing it back behind on the side is Figueroa. Stepping up is Bombara. Bombara cutting to the middle. Puck grabbed by Shappert. Shappert sends it over to Lizio. Lizio turns, fires, goes right into the glove of Shriver. Face-off will be to the left of Shriver. Puck gets pushed into the corner. Oh, goes up. Oh, rebound. A goal by Beatty. Binghamton goal scored by number 77, Luke Beatty. Time of the freeze goal, 1:55. Spizak trying to get that puck out. Palmer trying to keep that puck in. It does go in. Little chases it behind the net. Beatty passes it out for Mazzeo. Mazzeo misses it. It goes down. Is it going to be icing? It is not going to be icing because Alfeld's able to catch up to it, and Alfeld does. Alfeld trying to clear it out. Held in by Mazzeo. Picked off by Weimer. Held in, though. Spizak unable to keep it in. And Alfeld taking that puck out. Alfeld through the neutral zone, cutting down the middle now. Alfeld passes that puck off to 17. 17 turns and fires. Alfeld dives over it, and it is squeezed between the pads of Chomzak. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty. Binghamton penalty number 24, 1 minute 30-second minor for interference. Number 24, 1 minute 30 seconds interference. Time of the minor penalty, 2:46. Puck to the right of Chomzak. Sent around Friedman trying to get it out, but stepping up to keep that puck in is Brandy. Brandy takes that puck into the corner, corralling it. Leaks out, goes to the referee. The referee doesn't want to play on that puck. Seymour sending it back to Sullivan. Sullivan firing that shot, and that's a save. Puck comes out into the middle. Bombara turns and backhands it all the way down. All the way down that it's going to be an icing. No icing. Come on, he raised his hand. Everybody thought it was icing. It didn't quite make it. It hit the corner, but didn't cross the line. Pass comes up to Palmer. Palmer pushes it over into the offensive end. Picked off, though, and flicked out by the Freeze. That's going to come down. Shappert chasing it. Shappert not able to catch up to it. Kazmarchik, though, right behind him. Kazmarchik fires that shot. It goes wide. Gloving it is Shriver and dropping it behind the net. Cross-ice pass to Briggs. Briggs coming up over the blue line. Briggs over into the side. Oh, Briggs loses it as Beatty stuck his stick out. Beatty trying to clear it. Stopped and held in, though, by 17. 17 to Briggs. Briggs curling around. Briggs coming around back behind the net. Out to the point for Stone. Stone firing. Goes off the stick of Shappert. Picked up by Palmer. Palmer turns, shoots. That gets deflected. And Chomzak watches it go up and over. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Grabbed there by Brandy. Brandy stopping. Brandy getting pressure. Who's got it? Brandy's got it. Fires that shot. Goes wide. Left. Goes into the corner. Brandy for a centering pass. Nobody there but Figueroa of the Freeze. Pierce tries clearing that out. And it comes out. Lizio grabs it from behind the red line. Fires it off the boards. Picked up in the defensive end is Josh Stone. Stone passing that puck up to 17. 17 touching it back to the middle. Grabbing it in the middle is Palmer. Palmer turning. Loses that puck to Lewis. Lewis tries to get that shot off. Unable to do so. Alfeld grabs it. Not Alfeld. That was 17. Grabs it and gave it up to Briggs. Now come with the puck is L'Esperance. L'Esperance down the middle. Turning. Firing. Goal!
Right.
4-2 now, Canton. Canton goal scored by number 18, Carter L'Esperance. Time of the Bears goal, 5:31. Figueroa sending that puck up to Spizak. Spizak taking it in on the near side. Spizak takes out the goalie, dumps the puck back behind the net. Bears and Mazzeo. Mazzeo comes away with it. Mazzeo cutting out in front above the dot. Fires that shot. Hits the body of Beatty, and Beatty doesn't even know it. Beatty, backhands, trying to get it in. Some pushing and shoving. Beatty's stick goes down. He drops it. He picks it up now. He picks up somebody else's stick. He gives it to the goalie. Face-off's going to be to the right of Shriver. Mazzeo and Erasing. And Erasing comes away with the puck. Erasing coming in on the left side. Erasing has to get around Figueroa. Unable to do that, though. Puck gets stopped. Picked up by McClear. McClear flicks it up over Figueroa. Chased down by L'Esperance. L'Esperance on side. Beatty on him. Now that puck comes into the middle. Grabbed by Pierce. Pierce over to Beatty. Pierce again trying to get it out. Tenyek holding at the blue line. Fires that shot. Goes high. Oh, off the glove of Chomzak. Almost took a funny bounce. Tenyek holding it again. Fires it along the boards. Going on the top rail all the way around. Trying to pick it up is McClear. Comes out to Salone. Salone pushes it back into the corner. Chasing it down in the corners. Racing tried for that centering pass. Picked off by Figueroa. Figueroa flicks it around to Beatty. Beatty with that puck now. Beatty, neutral zone pass to Spizak. Spizak taking it in. Spizak at the face-off circle. Fires that shot on Shriver. And he stops it. Puck gets cleared out, I believe, by McClear. Comes into the neutral zone. Kazmarchik with it. Kazmarchik dumps it back in on the left side. Tenyek grabs it there, flicks it up. Glove down by Kazmarchik. But sent back out. And that's going to be an icing. Kazmarchik facing off against Seymour. Puck comes back. Lizio back to Bombara. Bombara fires that shot loose in front. Lizio trying to get a handle on, tries centering it. Goes into the corner. Still trying to center it. Kazmarchik over there taking that puck around behind the net. Flicked it up in front. Grabbed on the far side by a Little. And Little dumps it into the corner. Seymour there in the corner with Kazmarchik battling it out. Coming over is Shepard. Shepard trying to skate into the middle and unable to get it all the way there. Bears firing that puck on net, and Chomzak making the save. Curling around behind the net is Lizio. Lizio up to Kazmarchik. Kazmarchik all the way over to Shepard. Shepard misplays that puck before he gets to center ice. Goes in, but it's grabbed by Weimer and sent back out into the neutral zone. Passes it up to Seymour. Seymour over into the offensive end. Seymour over by the dot. Stops. Tries for the centering pass. Goes nowhere. It was tipped by Lizio. Grabbed by Bombara. Comes out to Alfeld. Alfeld fires it in. Gets deflected. Goes up high. Puck comes out. Shepard has it. Shepard. Cross-ice pass to Lizio. Goes behind Lizio off the boards. Lizio trying to make a play on Alfeld coming over, though. Kazmarchik fires that shot. Goes high. Shriver grabs it and gloves it and puts it right down. He wants to see more goals. Gives the puck to Weimer. Weimer passes it up, goes off the skate of McDonald out into the neutral zone, and Figueroa grabs it to bring it back in. Bears coming back with it now. Seymour crosses over to the offensive end. Drop pass for Briggs. Briggs skating over into the middle. Briggs squeezed closed by a couple of frozen freeze players. Chris Pierce clearing that up. Passes it to Friedman. Friedman goes into the offensive end. Friedman still with it. Friedman runs into his teammate Lewis. Briggs backhands that out into the neutral zone. Chasing it down is Figueroa. Fast on his heels is Palmer. Figueroa gets that puck, takes it back behind his net, curls all the way out. Oh, tried clearing it up. And McClear saw that and thought he had a gift, so he swung too early and missed the puck. Josh Stone on the far side. Now, Palmer. Lewis for the freeze. Friedman, Palmer, Pierce. And Chris Pierce comes away with that puck. Dumps it back in off the boards. Picking it up at his own end of the ice is Brandy. Brandy coming around. Brandy through the blue his zone into the neutral zone. Brandy penetrating into the offensive end. Brandy at the far dot. Centering pass. Oh, Bombara tried stopping it and almost pushed it in. Puck held in at the line by Stone. Josh Stone fires it. Hits the skate of Mazzeo. Mazzeo goes down. Off the back. McClear centering. Briggs turning. Oh, bouncing puck. Unable to get a piece of it. That's McClear trying to push it in. Oh, and that puck gets fired by Pierce. Almost hits McClear in the head. Off the glass. Comes out to Brandy. Brandy fires it back up and passes the puck to McClear. McClear brings it in. Drops it for Briggs. Briggs flicks that puck. Goes up and over the goal. Briggs staying with it. Takes it back behind the net. Backhand trying to center it. And it hits Bombara. Briggs gets up and still has the puck. Briggs passes it around to Palmer. Palmer tried stuffing it in. Nothing doing there. Palmer falls down, able to just get that puck up to Stone. Spizak comes in behind, though, and pushes that puck into the neutral zone. Loose in the neutral zone. Going back is Brandy. Diving down was Beatty. Brandy coming away with that puck. Brandy skating through it to the offensive end. Loses that puck as he crosses the blue line. Coming in to help out is Areeson. Areeson fires that shot, goes just wide left. Areeson following up after it goes off the backboards, trying to make a play to get it into the middle. Nothing going there. Off of some players, comes out. Now it goes back into the corner thanks to the assistance of Caleb Hartman. Sent all the way around. L'Esperance on the far side with that puck, taking it back into the corner. Pushed around by Bombara. Almost to Spizak. Instead, Hartman comes in and grabs it. Hartman pushes it back out for Brandy. Brandy over to Tenyek. Tenyek turns, fires. Looking for a deflection. Gets deflected, goes high and hits the netting.
Go kid, finish it.
11 seconds remaining in this game. That puck's going to come all the way down. Is he going to get played? Tenyek coming out. Schreiber coming out to meet it. And that will end the game. And that concludes another exciting game of the 2021 Bantam Fall Frenzy. Please remember to stick around so we can distribute the game player of the game pucks. This is the final game of the Red Division. Please be sure to check the standings to see what time you play next. Coaches shaking hands with referees. Players shaking hands with referees. Sportsmanship is alive and well in youth hockey. Canton Bears player of the game, number 18, Carter L'Esperance. Who is the Binghamton player of the game? Binghamton player of the game, number 6, Anthony Mazzeo. Congratulations to the players of the game and all of our players. Thank you, everyone, for coming out this weekend and playing some hockey with us. Don't forget to grab your raffle tickets, check the standings board, find out when you're playing next. The raffle drawing is at noon. Need not be present to win. All winners will be notified ASAP. I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a great day, everyone.